guys, welcome back to some Tricks here. I'm here today with the second part of this sketchbook tour. Now this is my sketchbook 11. I already recorded and edited it. It should be up today. My sketchbook 11 and 12. But yeah. So you guys will kind of see a bit of the progress between the jump from art style and whatnot, but I am actually not going to spend super duper long on this sketchbook because I already showcased somewhat of this art in my Inktober sketchbook tours, which I think you can still find on my channel if I didn't archive it already. So yeah, that was all. This is also because it's my first time doing Inktober, so it's some pretty bad stuff. My second time doing Inktober wasn't great. I made a video on that too, but yeah, and I may do Inktober this time or this year, depending on it. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, so this is my OC Haru as a child, but age 5, and this is his father, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, we're gonna. Here's Haru again. Holding some chickies and whatnot. I was just getting really ready to just start, like, you know, doing Inktober and doing inks and stuff like that. It was around the time when I was really like stoked because I always want to do Inktober and stuff. Nothing too much to say about this because like I said, I already made a video on these, but pretty cute. I also aspired some of these drawings. You're probably going to be seeing some of the Inktober's actually off of Pinterest and Google. I'm just drawing it out there. So it's not, a lot of the Inktober's I did make are not 100% original. This is actually an original idea of mine though. I actually was really pleased at the time when I was doing it, because I was thinking, okay, a ghost cat on like a tree stump in the moonlight, and I don't know, it was, at the time it was a really cool idea. I may come back to this idea soon, but yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, this got smudged. Random anime girl for day 5. I wasn't really feeling, actually, like, okay, so, you know, the thing about Inktober is drawing every single day. And having to come up with an idea for Inktober. And even around at least day 5, I was already kind of getting a little fed up. But I pulled through, surprisingly enough. This is my first time actually doing watercolor. I had like a watercolor pen, or I'm pretty sure it was like a pen. It was really nice too. I really liked it. Ordered that from Amazon, but I don't know where it's at anymore. Maybe I'll go and try to look for it. Some doodles of my OC Haru again, and I actually made this into a digital. This was one of my first early digitals actually. It's pretty bad. I probably will pop it up right about here. Here is Kenta. Yeah. This is pretty bad. I really like the way this came out. It's really cute and simplified. Really like the style. Banana kind of looks a little funny right there though, but you're not gonna mind yet. Okay, this is my OC Komori, actually. This is not how she really looks, but it's like the anatomy is all of, and her hair color is in this color, and she doesn't even look like this remotely. I actually, I remember drawing this way back. This was probably one of my favorite drawings in here at the time. I really liked the style. Of course, this is not my style. It was a style that I actually referenced off from, but it was a really cute style nonetheless. Artist in Your Style, along with Enji, or Edgy. He's from Banana Fish. Sketchbook actually has a lot of Banana Fish fan art, so you know, kind of see a lot of Ash and Angie. Anyway, cats. Oh, okay. If you guys don't know, I love cats. Like, absolutely, it's like one of my favorite animals. Like, bunnies are like a close second though. Sorry if it's a glare. I use some laminated paper to kind of like have it not smudge, I guess. I don't know. It's just super cute. I actually referenced some of these off of fan art as well, so you can probably see it or have seen some fan art like this before. Ooh, okay, we're getting to Ace Attorney fan art this time around. So this is a little comic that I drew of Ace Attorney. You guys can read it for yourselves, but yeah, this is Apollo and this is Adina, and this is just like a random witness. And here's Phoenix, and also Cavalry, and the judge right here. I'm actually thinking about redoing it. This is actually a comic I think I also referenced from Google. I'm sorry guys, I referenced a lot of stuff at least back then on Google. Now I kind of try to use my own ideas, mix it up with my OCs, and yeah. But back then I used to do a lot of like fan art drawings. Here's my OC Kenta with a ghost. This is my first time I think I try to do something horror-ish, because I'm not good at doing any of like pretty creepy, gory things. It's not really my type of art. A little edgy, so cute. If you guys don't remember, this is back then when I did my drawing challenge, my 10-minute, 1 minute, and 30-second drawing. I think I actually gave myself a couple more seconds. It's a really fun drawing challenge, I should say. Some more Angie and Ash. Mimikyu. Yeah, this is back then when like The Promised Neverland was kind of airing at the time, or is going to air. Oh, this is Haruto, but I actually did a digital of him. You guys will be seeing the action in Sketchbook because I printed it out and whatnot. The colors kind of look a little weird though, because I guess, I don't know, the printer just made the colors really dull looking. But the colors I did use at the time was pretty saturated, I would say, but it's not really a good digital to begin with. Anyway, it's one of my first early digital. Kenya from Erase. Here is Haru. I actually did a digital of this. I did a lot of, I took a lot of digital art and made a lot of digital art from this sketchbook, especially. I'll probably have it right here. Yeah, it's also not really that great. It's a lot, it goes a lot with just the anatomy that's really just bugging me, and also the clothing. So I think this is my first time trying to do a color with color pencil. It's not that great. Oh, if you guys don't know, or of course you probably wouldn't know because I don't talk about it too often, back then I was really subconscious, or I wasn't sure about coloring the skin or coloring a lot of stuff. The most, I was basically, this is my first time trying to come out of my shell. Color, I should say, my drawing piece and whatnot. I usually never really colored the skin. It wasn't until my real later sketchbooks where I started actually actively trying to color it. That's why my coloring skills are not that great. Traditionally, just haven't been really practicing it. I remember this drawing. I really hated this drawing in this sketchbook. Her neck, like her face, is so tiny, and then her body is like, why? NG, more chibi NG. I would just love drawing banana fish fan art. Like, this is banana fish by far. I actually like this drawing. This I think it was also a Pinterest image. Super cute though. I really like that hand though. That hand's not that bad. It's a little kind of wonky, but you know, it's not that bad. Oh, here is that digital that I was talking about. The hand is, I couldn't tell you how the heck did I mess that up so bad, but yeah, that's so bad. Why is it shading like that? It's so bad. And like, this is also back then when I didn't really understand color theory or understanding like what colors would look right with each other and whatnot. So I had a lot of muted colors. Also, because of me printing out, the colors came out a little darker than normal. I don't know if I still have the drawing. If I do, I will post it right about here. But to show you the digital of how it looks, it's a little bit more brighter. But regardless, it was still bad. Like, the anatomy is way off, and the clothing and coloring of that was really, really bad. I was doing a lot of hand practice in this sketchbook. It's quite interesting because I don't practice, or I practice from time to time hands, but I'm still not that great at it. Oh, this is my OC Komori. When her birthday is actually October the 31st. So this is me. This is basically the last Inktober. And I decided to have her be the last Inktober to end it off, basically, because it's her birthday. It's not really her birthday. It was actually a made-up birthday that one of my other characters gave her because she's a vampire and she doesn't actually have a birthday. She doesn't even really know. Conceive, I should say. pretty bad though. The anatomy is kind of really not that great. And what's that hand? I also made a digital of this as well, but I really didn't like it. But just for the sake of showing all these digitals here, if I didn't forget. Skip around days, so that's why they say day 25. Yeah, when now we come into the My Hero Academia fan art. A little Todoroki, Chibi. It was a period where I love drawing Todoroki, to be honest with you. So you probably be seeing that in the upcoming sketchbooks. Yeah, I inspired this actually from a Pinterest image, but it's still funny. Oh yeah, I covered this because I really did not like this drawing. Oh, this is when this is my day 28. I actually remember, or I recall drawing this. I love this drawing so much. It's basically my OCs, trick-or-treating and whatnot. Here's Kenta, here's Haru, and here's Komori. Oh, so cute. I remember drawing. I recall saying this was like my most cutest Kenta, because at the time it was. He actually looked cute in his age. Haru kind of looks a little weird, and Komori's alright, but yeah, anatomy's still kind of butt though. And like I said, you can tell I was still kind of not so sure about the coloring, because the coloring is a little weird. Oh, I remember this. I remember being actually really happy at this drawing, or really happy about this drawing at the time, because firstly, I had this one scene in my head, and it replayed so many times, and like basically I was trying to get this thing out, you know, because every time I tried to draw this one scene with Komori, I could never draw it right, or never looked it right. And I was so happy at the time when I drew this, and I remember being so happy when posting it. I was really thinking, ooh, I hope this one gets a lot of likes and stuff like that. A lot of people, you know, really like it. It was my least favorite, or my least favorite Inktober, which at the time I was kind of a little sad. And I'm realizing and looking back at it, it's not that great. And also, I was also really happy because of the fact that this is my first time kind of drawing side view, and it didn't look like crap. But yeah, I think more so that back then, like I said, I used to be kind of, when I got on Instagram, I was more so like, I was kind of getting into the mindset, oh, I'm a new artist on this program, or I'm on this app I never been on and whatnot. So I didn't really understand how Instagram worked, or its algorithm. Of course, now I do know. And I'm also now in a mindset where I'm not thinking, okay, the likes, okay, this and that. I genuinely want people to now enjoy my artwork for what it's worth, enjoy me as a person, or my personality. It's not about likes, yeah. Don't really let that get over your head, because one screw up and it could have got over my head. Of course, I stopped and I understood, and I reflect and thought it over, and I was like, you know what? Instagram's kind of toxic. Oh, I remember this drawing. I remember showing my sisters this drawing, and I remember she was being really creeped out and wondering what the heck is wrong with me, because this is a really creepy drawing. And then I kind of see it. I can understand why she would say that.